Pace car turns in, and we got a stumble on this start. Chaz Briggs in the 82. Sounded like a little bit of a vapor lock action going on because you heard the motor stumble on that one, and it looks like something's leaking off your leader as well, Ethan Dinsmore. We have definitely got a trail of fluid coming off the 8X. And race officials' decisions probably not going to be so well for him. Tough break for Ethan Dinsmore. So Chaz Briggs had a rocky start on this one, but he'll take over the top spot with Brady Romano in the 78, and Ashton Burgess in the 34 now will crack the top three. Mike Delano in the 27. And Landon Tapley, the rookie, in the 25. To the inside of him, they're battling for 4th and 5th. Tapley in the 25 takes over the 4th spot now. That gap is tightening for the lead between Chaz Briggs and Brady Romano. Halfway flags are out. Brady Romano in the 78, turning slightly faster lap times than your leader, and he is closing the gap with 4 laps to go. Ashton Burgess having the heat race of his career as well, looking stout in 3rd, a rookie in the 34 car. 3 laps to go. And Ashton Burgess, his rookie season, racing in memory of the late, great Rick Burgess Sr., running his number 34. A lap and a half to go, and Romano gets high on the backstretch, up in the marbles, and he loses a car length on Chaz Briggs. The 82 is going to see the white flag now. And Chaz Briggs in the 82 is going to pick up this strictly street heat. And we're green for heat number 2. Keith Drost and Paul Lund. Here comes Glacier in the 99 up the inside. Keith Drost is going to lead lap number 1. Jeremy Glacier is going to take over 2nd. Lund trying to get to the bottom, but Caleb Emerson Maines in the 4 sticks the nose underneath there and prevents him from doing so. And following up the bottom, uptight in the 51 is Josh St. Clair, all over the back bumper of Caleb Emerson Maines. He gets under Lund for the top 4 now in the 51 car. And Caleb in the 4 car lets him have the inside. He pulls up to the top, and Josh St. Clair scoots on by to crack the top 3. This time around is going to be halfway. It's Keith Drost, Jeremy Glacier, Josh St. Clair, Caleb Emerson Maines, and Wade Kennedy in the 00 cracks the top 5. St. Clair looking awfully fast in the 51. He reels in Jeremy Glacier in a hurry, and he'll take a look to the outside going into turn 3 for 2nd. And you could barely fit a piece of paper in between them that time through turns 1 and 2. Jeremy Glacier holding on to second for the meantime, but we got 3 laps to go for Keith Drost. Oh, St. Clair with a bit of a push that time. Had a nose out front of Glacier, but it pushed up high in the middle of 1 and 2. And Glacier looks like he'll still hold on to it. Two laps to go. Once again, you could barely fit a piece of paper between them. Glacier running a little bit off of the curb there and making it difficult for St. Clair, putting on a good battle for second. White flag in hand, and this one is all Keith Drost in the 74. We got a barn burner for second. Jeremy Glacier and Josh St. Clair out of the final corner. Who's gonna take it?
Dylan Lancaster making his debut in car number 1.
Third and final heat race for the Strictly Streets, and then it's time for the big bad ground pounders of the Modified Racing Series. And what a battle we have up front. Bouncer Knight washing up high, trying to stay on the bottom. Bouncer running right in the middle of the racetrack, and he's going to force these guys to go 3 wide, and Bouncer goes around on the backstretch. Kurt Hewins gets into him and saves him, and we remain green. And for some reason, Jonathan Emerson in the 23 receives a black flag. We're gonna confirm that one. So he'll receive that black flag, and we'll let you guys know what the scoop is on that and head to the pits. But Gabory in the 5 is gonna retake the top spot at the halfway point. So evidently, there was a fuel leak on the 23 of Jonathan Emerson. Very unfortunate there. 4 laps to go for Gabory now. And what a wild start to this one we saw. Bouncer Knight was your pole sitter. But he gets shuffled back to 4th now as William McCullough is now in the top 3. We've only seen that 72 car one other time this year. Happy to have him join our Strictly Street field at Wiscasset Speedway. William McCullough running in the top 3. Popsicle sticks in the air last time around, 2 to go, and now a lap and a half to go as Kurt Hewins is certainly hounding down Jason Gabory. Two more corners to go. Hewins looks stout in the 17, but he looks like he'll run out of time. Heat number 3 is going to go to Jason Gabory in the 5. Chaz Briggs in the 82. Out front, Brady Romano holding strong on the high side. Ashton Burgess hanging tight with the leader as well. These guys are tight up front. Ashton Burgess challenging for the top spot, the rookie in the 34. Happy to see him running that strong, but these guys are still double file all the way through. Keith Drost rounds out the top 5. Drost gets underneath Dinsmore in the 8X, and he'll take over 4th. And Josh St. Clair in the 51 will follow suit up the bottom. Trouble for Brady Romano, washing high out of 4. Romano in the 78 goes from 2nd to 4th now. Loses a couple of positions, hung out to dry up top, and they're looking to go 3 wide under him. Brady Romano running up in the 3rd groove, unable to keep it down in the 2 inside lines. Josh St. Clair is able to run up in the 2nd groove, and he'll motor on by Keith Drost for 3rd. Chaz Briggs still leads with Ashton Burgess chasing him down. The run of his career in the 34 car, doing a heck of a job maintaining. And Chaz Briggs looking for his first win of the season, but here comes Josh St. Clair. We just saw him win the late model race, and he's already challenging your leader for the top spot of the Strictly Streets. Now Mac Hannon cracks the top 5 in the red and black 08. He's picked up 1 feature win this season, and he finds his way into the top 5 with Jeremy Glacier hot on his heels. St. Clair looking strong on the high side, and he'll take over the top spot out of turn 2 in the 51, coming around to complete lap number 10. We got 15 laps to go. And he'll quickly put on a clinic, checking out to a few car length cushion on Chaz Briggs. Ashton Burgess having the run of his career, holding on to 3rd, and he is maintaining with Chaz Briggs, not letting him get anywhere out of his sight. Side by side for the top 5. Here comes the 17 of Kurt Hewins, multi-time feature winner this season. He's looking to crack the top 5 at the halfway point. And he's not done yet. Hewins on the high side. He'll keep on trucking around Keith Drost, but we've got Ethan Dinsmore around in the 8X for our first Strictly Street caution. Chaz Briggs putting up a fight on the high side, but the advantage goes to Josh St. Clair going into 3. Burgess still holding on to 3rd, but Kurt Hewins gives him a bump to get underneath. And trouble for the 74. Keith Drost was in the top 5 for that restart, and he falls off the pace and quickly falls to the rear. Tough break for the 74. Contact deep in the field. They're fighting in the top 10. Jason Gabery and William McCullough in the 72 for 9th position. And now the 84 of Paul Lund gets underneath William McCullough with a little tap to the left rear, and he'll take over 9th in the 84 car. This one looks to be all Josh St. Clair for the moment, but Kurt Hewins has broke free of the pack in the 17. And ladies and gentlemen, your top two are turning identical lap times, 17.4. Chaz Briggs holding on to the third position, but here comes Jeremy Glacier up to fourth in the 99. Matt Cannon in the 08 has one Strictly Street feature win this season with us, and he is in the top 5 in the 08 car. Now within 5 laps to go. They're gonna have 3 laps to go at the stripe, and Kurt Hewins is slightly faster than Josh St. Clair. Every inch counts. Less than 1/10 of a second in lap times for the top 2. They've got 2 laps to go. And we're looking to see Chaz Briggs in Coastal Auto Parts Victory Lane with us for the first time this season. But the top 2 putting on a clinic under the white flag. Kurt Hewins doing an impressive job getting it down to about 1 car length for the top spot, but Josh St. Clair is gonna hang on to it.
Once again, let's head trackside. Nick Huff's got your top 3.
I'm getting really sick of saying this, but here he is. Let him hear it. Josh St. Clair. Oh, Josh, I'm dead serious. It's getting annoying.
Well, I'm glad to see you again, Nick.
All right, I love seeing your face. Who do you got to thank, Josh?
Again, these guys, and I forgot to thank Jeff Taylor on the last one there. I call him, he gives me answers, and he helps me out all the time. So I forgot to thank him on the last one. But anyway, thank you everyone for coming out. Dad, Uncle Kurt for letting me win. He's a good guy. Dylan, Sam, all these guys, my kids, look at this, cold water. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's must be something nice to have 2 chances in case you forget a sponsor. You get to say it again.
Yes, and I didn't get them all. Duval's on my other car, Larrabee Construction, M&S Painting, Barry Tweedy, and the 600 Modifieds, Outlaws, and so I got to thank everyone. It doesn't happen without a bunch of people.
All right, Josh St. Clair with 2 feature wins this evening. Kurt Hewins, you were reeling him in real slowly. How many more laps do you think it would have took to get by him?
I don't think I would have got by him.
No.
Maybe if I snuck under the bottom, but I don't think that's going to happen either. I got to thank Dave St. Clair. He owns this thing, and I got to thank my son and my brother-in-law Todd, and Red. They was all camping this weekend. They come up here to help me, especially to come help me. We found a bent ball joint stuff after practice, and it's back where it was. It's good.
All right, awesome job. Kurt Hewins in the Forrest Peasley Dave's World number 17 throwback. Chaz Briggs, it's got to be pretty exciting seeing you for the first time up here in Victory Lane.
First time ever. Been trying since my rookie year in 2014. All the Strictly shootouts. We'd come down, try the shootout next year. We'll get them next year. And then I've been racing here weekly, obviously this season. For you guys that have seen me, I'm usually the one crashed or blown up or not starting or something. Said, man, we really need to snap this bad luck streak. So, like to win, but those guys are pretty hard to beat. So, third, we'll take it. Best of the rest right there.
All right, any sponsors you want to thank, man?
Briggs Contracting, for all your demolition needs, give us a call. Southern Maine Pools, Randy Harmon. Lewis Anderson's been, you guys know Dirty Lou, the 81?
Yeah.
That's my crew chief this year. So He's doing good. He got us over here. Ray Phillips, he wrenches on this thing just much more than everybody to get this thing out here. And then my girlfriend, Robin Littlefield, Christina, Kimberly Phillips, everybody comes together to make this thing happen. Jay Vargas, the 82 go-kart.
All right, that's going to do it from Coastal Auto Parts, Victory Lane for the Strictly Streets